Hey, Weston Mckennie here. Play for Schalke and U.S. men's national team. And you're listening to Futbolr Radio.
Futbolr.
It's weird.
Have you ever been cursed out on the street randomly after a loss or something? Like a grandmother came up to you and...
Actually, I was injured. Mm-hmm. We played Dusseldorf, and it was this past season we lost 4-0. I was watching from the stands, and I go down to my car. It's a little gate. You have to walk down from the stadium out into the public, and I think I was with Haji at the time.
Okay.
Walked to the car, and there's people there, and they were like cussing me out and F you, and what are you guys doing? You guys aren't fighting for the club. You guys aren't true Schalke players like this. And I'm sitting there like, okay, like the reason I always give 100% the reason I always bring out 100% in me when I play is because I don't want to give people the ability to be like, you don't give your 100% or you don't work or something like that. So for me, it hit me a different type of way just because they're sitting there telling me I'm not working and I'm not giving my best and everything.
And that pisses you off because you know what you put into it.
Yeah, and I did more than I should have because, you know, they weren't letting us drive out the gate, the security people, because they were like, look, they might do something to your car. I don't know. So I was like, you know, I'll go talk to them. Yeah. So I went and I talked to them and I'm sitting there like, what? Like, I'm not going to let you sit here and talk about my teammates like this. Like, we're working. You think we want to lose. Yeah. We don't want to lose. Like, we're trying to do the best that we can, but it's not happening. It's just not happening. And still cussing us out. And go back to my car, and I'm like, you know, whatever. Like, I get in my car trying to drive off, and they're still yelling. So I get back out, and I'm like, what? He's like, blah, blah, blah. You guys aren't doing anything. You guys you guys suck like this. I'm like, you know what? If you have a problem, go to the gym, work out,
and come play.
Develop your soccer skills, and come do this job for us and tell me if it's easy. Yeah. And he's like, hey, you can't disrespect us like that. We're fans. We live this, blah, blah, blah. It's like, they're screaming like, everyone can leave. You guys all can leave. I was like, you want me to leave?
Wow.
I'll leave. No problem. I'll leave. Yeah. And then you hear like 3 or 4 people in the back like, no. Do you not know who that is? He works every game. Like, and I was like, you want me to leave? Okay. If that makes you happy. Yeah. So.
But brother, I mean, making it to the first team, playing in these big stadiums in Bundesliga, how did you adjust so quickly? I mean, I remember your first season and watching any game that came on television, obviously, of you playing. And I just think that you flawlessly just kind of, you know, felt comfortable. Again, I guess it comes down to your confidence, huh?
Yeah, it definitely comes down to confidence. And then, you know, the year that I had with Norbert Elgart in that U19 age group definitely helped. Yeah. When I first went to the U19s, I still hadn't signed a contract yet. I was training. Went to preseason, and I played my first scrimmage game against Oberhausen. Yeah. And I thought I did terrible. Back in the hotel, walking around head down, I was like, they're not going to want me anymore after that game. Yeah. Like, not at all. And Oberhausen wasn't like a team that was like supposed to be like top level there. Yeah. And I struggled. I was like, I'm not going to end up signing this contract because they're going to pull it off. And the coach came to me. He was like, Wes, like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. He's like, look, wasn't the best game, but we have time. We have a year. We have time. You're going to get there. We're going to get you there. Yeah. And hearing that as a player, you're just like, all right, you know, like, this guy actually believes in me. So having people around you that believe in you and trust in what you do and your capabilities and your abilities alone goes a long way.
Goes a long way.
A long way.
Well, Wes, man, like, again, we're super proud of you, and but you had a lot of injuries plague you for the past 12 months, and every time you came back stronger. Is that due to exceptional rehab that Schalke has provided for you? How do you, because it's easy to lose your position
Yeah.
Right? I mean, what goes through your mind?
Honestly, this season it was rough. A lot of ups and downs. I mean, I came to national team, messed up my ankle.
Yeah.
And I guess that was probably the biggest injury I had. Besides breaking my metatarsal on my foot, but that was probably one of the biggest injuries I had.
What game was that again? That was in the fall,
Ecuador.
right? Ecuador.
Yeah. And I mean, I saw the replay and I was like, I'm surprised nothing broke.
Yeah.
Like nothing broke. My bones, it was a blessing straight there.
Was that on the sideline?
That was actually so I had jumped up and landed completely wrong.
Yeah.
I lost my foot and everything, and they took me to the hospital, got MRI, got everything, and they were like, look, nothing's broken, but my foot swelled up like I've never seen before, and so I went back to Germany and I'm on crutches and I'm in a boot and I'm barely walking.
Wow.
And I'm like, no, this, the specialist told me like, look, it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks before you start playing again. And we only had, I think, 4 or 5 weeks left in our season. Mm-hmm. So I was sitting there like, oh no, like this ain't going to happen. Like I'm out for the season.
Yeah.
Got back to Schalke and them fools were like, you're on crutches? Give those here. They took my crutches away and I'm like, are you serious? Like I'm out here like walking like limp and like pain. I'm like, give me your crutches. Like, look, you tore one ligament. And I was like, no, like I tore a ligament. I got bone bruise. I got fluid in my bone. Yeah. Like, and they're like, yeah, we know you can get through it. And
wow,
I took my boot off. They flossed it.
Wow,
10 times probably. I don't know. And I almost started walking that day, not normal, but walking with a limp, but you know, being able to put pressure on it.
Yeah,
and
wow.
I was like, whoa.
That's crazy.
So 3 weeks went by, and then I was back on the field.
Wow.
Yeah. They worked their magic on me.
That's the experience, huh? I mean, they really take that stuff seriously.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was honestly a little pissed in a way, too, just because I was like, I'm injured, and I'm like, I'm out here like 2-3 trainings a day, like rehabbing. I'm waking up in the morning, coming here in the morning, doing my rehab up at Medico's. It's connected. It's a facility connected to Schalke. Yeah. Doing rehab there. Then after that, I'm working out. Then I'm going down to my team training, doing rehab again there, working out again, going to a bike, and then recovery again after that. And then I'd go home. And I'm just like doing that straight 2 weeks. Yeah. I'm like, man, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm tired of seeing the same stuff every day, seeing people every day, like
not touching the ball,
not being able to touch a ball, not being able to go out on the field and nothing. And then 3 weeks went by, they taped me up and said, all right, go ahead. Like, okay.
That's crazy. Now, I want to go into the national team, the senior national team, and your first debut when you scored that wonderful goal under Dave Saragin. Can you tell us, what does that feel like? Telling your first time representing your country, you score on your debut.
Definitely a dream come true.
Yeah, right.
For anybody that aspires to be a professional athlete and play for their country one day.
Do you remember that play? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Can you take us through that? Because I want to know when that ball left your foot, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I saw the keeper cheating a little bit. Yeah. And I was just, I was trying to hit it on target. Yeah. I need to get this on target. Yeah. That's all I need to do, and hopefully it goes in. I was thinking about going back post. I was like, nah, I'm going to slip it near post because he's expecting me to go back post for sure. Try and make it look pretty. No, not me. Yeah. So I was like, I hit it, and after that, I was just like, I was buzzing. Yeah. Everything was going through my head like, oh my God, like I just scored my first goal. Like also, I mean, I think it was even my first professional goal. Yeah. Oh, did he score for Schalke? Maybe. It was my first professional goal because this past season was the first goal I scored for Schalke.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was actually my first professional goal. And against Portugal alone. In Portugal.
Portugal. And then things went crazy. I mean, fast after that, right? Yeah. Like, not only that you started getting, obviously, called up to the national team, but then you're in a leadership role.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't happen every day for a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, what is your role right now with the national team?
Honestly, I think I think I have the same status as I do at Schalke. People know me as a hard worker, a guy that will meet anybody in the parking lot for the team.
So if anybody's beefing on the field, you stepping up.
Yeah. I think that's what people know me as here.
Do you love confrontation? 'Cause I love it on the field.
I mean, okay, I'm not gonna front. I high key like it.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, I don't know, like it's something else about it. It pumps you up more.
Yeah.
It drives you more. It gives you more. It gives me a whole type of another energy boost. So, I mean, even against Trinidad, you know, probably he was bigger than me, a lot bigger than me. But still, it's
you don't back down.
It's one of those things where, you know, he's messing with my teammate. Yeah. If he wants to show a big game, then I can go up there and show a big game too.
Exactly.
You know, I go up there and stick up for my teammate. Sucks because I got a yellow card. I got to be careful, but
who's that player you played on the field and you was like, I'm gonna have to think twice about this guy?
Oh, one player I thought twice about.
You went in a tackle with him, or you went in for a 50-50 battle, and then he was like, I might have to think twice next time I go up.
I know there's someone in the Bundesliga. I want to say, honestly, no, it was a national team.
Yeah.
I'd probably say I went into a tackle, I think, with Casemiro.
Oh,
I went to tackle with Casemiro in the Brazil game, and I kind of hurt my knee a little bit.
He's that strong, huh?
And just because, like, not so much shying away just because he was a player like me. It was more so shying away, one, because it was like, okay, it's not for silverware at the end of the day. And, you know, I still got to go back to my club team, and this guy's just as crazy as me.
Yo, I'll tell you, Russ, I'm glad you know you crazy. Because sometimes I see you go to some of these tackles, I'm like, this man don't think twice.
No, that's not me. Because, I mean, if you think twice about it, going inside, you most likely coming out injured.
Yeah, we call you a dog, you know.
Yeah,
like, you know, that's Beasley word for you. You're a dog on the field, you know. Now, going into this next World Cup cycle, what's your thoughts on the national team, and what's your thoughts in terms of what we feel the national team needs to be successful moving forward?
I mean, my thoughts, honestly, I mean, joking around before about saying everybody's good with everyone, but I mean, everyone on this team honestly clicks really well.
Yeah.
You know, we had team dinner the other night, and we were talking about Jossie and Jordan Morris was talking about, you know, the way this team is, how different is it from the team that won the Gold Cup last time?
Yeah.
They're like, honestly, it's not that much different, but there's so much less ego here on this team. Everyone is there literally for everyone. You know, I got a player that's also plays my position here, Christian Roldan. I'm coming in at halftime, and he's sitting right next to me telling me what he sees and what he thinks I can do better. And,
nice.
and you know, what he saw on the field, saying, maybe if you drop back here, but if you get in that pocket right there, you're getting it, you're turning, you're going.
Yeah.
He's like, it's easy for you, like easy money in it. And so I'm sitting there, I'm thinking like, wow, like this guy, you know, that is after my position also, and we're competition against each other. He's in here helping me succeed.
So one goal. Everybody has one goal.
Everybody has one goal. We all have a common goal. We talk about every time, you know, the things that define us. We're brave, relentless, and we're diverse.
Yeah.
And we always talk about that. You know, what makes us brave, what makes us relentless, what makes us diverse. We're diverse in the way we play. We're diverse in the people that we have on the team, the culture, the different backgrounds we come from, and the thing that makes it so good and successful for us is because we're diverse, but we all have one goal. We all have a common goal, and that's right now winning the Gold Cup. After this, it'll be qualifying and going as far as we can in the World Cup. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, speaking of World Cup, did you get a chance to see the U20s?
I saw them against France.
And who stood out to you? I like the squad. I like the players. I'm very, very excited about the future of the younger players coming up. But who you think tomorrow could play on the first team?
There's actually a player.
You can only pick one, so that gives you no pressure, right? If they leaves you out, that means you can't do it either. But what's the one?
I want to say it's Chris Glosser. Was he there?
Left fullback.
Left fullback.
Chris Glosser. Chris, what up, baby? Yeah, you had a great tournament.
Yeah, I think Chris Glosser.
He's a Jersey boy, so we rep him.
Nah, he definitely stood out. He
great work rate. Yeah, good on the ball.
He's technical. He's
stuck in.
Yeah. And I like player. I mean, you can see that he's confident in his abilities.
Yeah.
And I'm a person, if I see someone that's confident in their abilities, someone that believes in what they can do, then I'm all for it. Also, when I see somebody that's a risk taker, you know, I think he's what, in Hanover right now? Or
where is Chris? Good question. Not Hanover though.
No?
No. You can Google that for us? Yeah. Correct that.
I want to say he's over in Europe, though.
Definitely.
Yeah. He's over in Europe right now, and just seeing that how he's a risk taker. You have to have 100% belief in your abilities if you're gonna take that jump to Europe and give up what you have here.
Yeah.
And that right there makes me even more excited for someone.
Definitely.
Because I see myself and the steps that I took.
Yeah. What's your goals in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years? Win a title.
You have Champions League coming up this year, right?
Oh, no, we not in it.
You ain't qualified?
Europa? Not this year. No, we not in it.
Tough year? What'd you guys finish off this year?
I don't even want to mention it.
But you guys had a lot of issues. I mean, new coaches, injuries. I mean, it felt like every week it is Hanover.
I knew it.
Yep. And, a lot of injuries. So what's the talk in terms of, I know you haven't started preseason yet, but I know you've spoken to your guys and the club. I mean, what's going to change from last year to this year with Schalke?
Honestly, I think we're all just trying to see what the new coach is about to bring to the table and what he has that may be different, because it's always a different type of style of play whenever you're coming from England to Germany, two different leagues.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to see what he brings and his style of play and what he believes in and stuff like that. So I think our team realized last season that what happened the season before doesn't have an effect on what happens in the current season that we play in.
Definitely.
Finished second 2 seasons ago, and then this last season finished 15th, fighting relegation. So anything can happen.
All right, we're gonna finish off with some non-soccer talk, right?
All right.
We got a photo shoot coming up. What's the pair of sneakers that you're gonna pull out of your closet? What's your go-to? We shooting for the #1 magazine in Europe. You gotta look fly. You gotta look fresh. What is the go-to in your closet you pulling out? Sneakers.
Low top Louboutin.
Low top
Louboutin. Yeah.
What color?
Or Vans.
What color is that? You go from that to that.
No, really, or Vans.
Vans, right?
Red or black.
Red or black.
Yeah.
You're on a trip. You got a biggest mall in America, has all the exclusive stores. You only have 15 minutes to go in one store. What store are you going into?
Oh, wow, that's hard. Probably Balenciaga. Like the shirts.
You love the shirts?
Yeah.
What about the shirts you love so much about Balenciaga?
I don't know. I like the way they fit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a baggy, chill type fit, but also, I don't know. It just has a way that it looks. It just makes you look like a type of.
Rich says, "Listen, I got NBA playoff tickets for you. You can go to one game, one team, one arena. Which one is that?"
Depends on the move this summer. I don't know. Probably. I probably want to go see the GOAT, so I'll probably go to LA.
So you saying LeBron is the best player ever play the game? Oh, you talking about Kawhi Leonard, who's going to go to LA?
I don't know. Anthony Davis just went there, so I know it'd be an interesting game to watch for sure. Yeah.
One player to pick on U.S. national team to come play with you at Schalke. Who are you picking?
Honestly, just because he probably fits the style I play also, I'd say Tyler Adams.
Nice. I just seen him the other days rehabbing.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him, what he did this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are neck and neck, right?
Yeah. I'd say Tyler.
I hope that he gets a chance to play in the middle with you and not right fullback.
Yeah, I hope so too.
This is Keep It Real Radio. I just want to keep it real. You know what I mean? You can send the other guy over there, but leave my man Tyler in the middle. God damn it! You hear that, Greg? I'm talking to you. Besides that, man, the guys who really want to get to know the person you are off the field, what do you enjoy most? Is it music? Is it video games?
Probably music and video games.
Yeah. And besides Fortnite, what you rocking right now?
Fortnite 2.0.
Yo, there's nothing but Fortnite. Right? It's like Fortnite nothing.
It's Fortnite.
I don't hear anybody talking about 2K anymore. I don't hear anybody talking about FIFA anymore. It's just Fortnite.
Just Fortnite.
Fortnite. Can you let people know what's your gaming tag?
W_McKennie 1. If you're trying to catch the sticks, I don't know.
And last but not least, man, I asked you your goals for the next 5 years besides winning the championship. I mean, what specifically do you have?
For me, I'm just trying to develop into the best player I can be.
Yeah.
Become a go-to guy on my team. Someone that they can look to solve problems, and also I want to be a master in my position. I'm for me, I feel like I'm good at a lot of positions, but right now I wouldn't say that I'm great
at one.
And that's what I really want to do. I want to focus on becoming great at one position, not to where the coach is like, all right, Weston's a good player. I just want him on the field, so I'm going to put him this one.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. 'Cause let me tell you something. That's very important, right? Because there's a gift and a curse called a versatile player.
Yeah.
But if you're so good at one position that they know taking you out of position is going to decrease the value of the team.
Yeah.
That obviously you're impactful in any position that you play in, but they know this one position. What do you have to work on? You already signed your extension of contract, so you could be vulnerable right now. What's your weakness? What do you have to work on that you say that you're kind of not as confident in, and this will help you master that number 8 position that you want? Am I right? You want number 8 position?
Yeah.
That's your favorite, right?
Honestly, I'd say that there's a couple things. I mean, effectiveness. I say effectiveness. I gotta be a little bit more effective, get more assists, more goals in that position. And I'd probably say.
But how do you do that? Because your work rate is there, so it's not like you're not getting up the field, it's not like you're not tracking back. What's going to make you more effective?
I think working on my first touches.
Okay.
First touches and my finishing also.
Yeah.
I work on my finishing. Let one slip away against Trinidad. So. No, I mean, for me, it's just, my first touches are things that set me up for things.
Exactly.
In the 8 position, your first touch is everything.
Yeah.
You're turning, you're trying to turn as quick as you can. You're trying to get the ball forward, and having a good touch goes a long way.
Definitely. I mean, I tell football is first touch and passing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to master those things.
Yeah.
And once you have that, it'll set you up for, your shooting.
Yeah, it sets you up for everything.
Yeah. And how comfortable you are with taking players on 1v1?
For me, I'm not a big guy that takes people on one-on-one. I'm more of a guy that just like bullies through people. Yeah. I bully through someone. I'm not your step over. I mean, I can do it, and if I have to do it, I will.
Yeah.
But I'm not a guy that goes out looking for it. Yeah. I'd prefer to crunch someone than run by them.
Yeah. Well, Wes, man, I just appreciate the time. Again, what I said to you before we started to film is, I'm proud of you And I'm happy for you. I'm also happy for the American culture of football, right? The more big Bundesliga contracts we get in the States, it's not only inspiring, but also sets a standard of where they see American players. And watching you from FC Dallas to now, you deserve everything you got. I'm excited on your future. I'm excited on on where you're planning to take it. And people don't realize you're just getting started, man.
Yeah, just getting started.
Just getting started, man. But thank you again, brother.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Hey, Weston Mckennie here. Play for Schalke and U.S. men's national team. And you're listening to Futbolr Radio. Futbolr.